Acting Up with G, that's me. My name is Georgia Grant Anderson and welcome to Chemistry Reads and Skype Auditions. Okay, let's get started. So, what are chemistry reads? Chemistry reads usually happen at the end of the audition process. They are there to ensure that you can act alongside the other actors, that you guys have great on-screen chemistry. So whether that's with the main characters, to ensure that you guys look like your friends or that you're partners or whatever it is just to test your on-screen chemistry. That is a massive determining factor whether you get the job. Chemistry reads are very important because you have to see, the directors, the producers will have to see if you guys can act alongside each other. Now, if you're doing a show, could you imagine watching a show where they're supposed to be like a couple is supposed to be so loved up and just besotted with each other, and they're sitting down frigid like, I do love you, but yeah. No one would watch the show because we don't believe you. You know, you as a audience member, as somebody who watches TV shows, you want to believe the characters. Even though in your mind you know the actors in the back, you know the actors, this is like their job and they're just here to entertain you. But in your mind you want it to be real. You want these characters to be as real as possible, to be as believable as possible. So that is what chemistry reads are for. So this is the process of a chemistry read. So like any other audition, you go in, you sign in, and this time there's going to be a bunch of people that actually don't actually fit your casting. It's going to be a lovely mixture of people. And of course you'll get a few that will suit your casting because these are the people who are going up against you. How it is they will call you in groups depending on the type of scene that they are auditioning. So say it was a group of 5 people, they call in the 5 people. Usually they keep the ones that they really like and then like kind of replace you as you go along to see like, okay, who works better with this person because I really like this person, who works better with this person, who works with this person, and that's just how it goes. It's just like a chop and change. So 1 minute you're in, next minute you're out in, shake it all around. So I'm not gonna is it? It's in, shake it all, hokey pokey. In, out, shake it all about. So yeah, you go in and you have the whole panel this time. That's one thing with chemistry reads, my heart just can't take it. Like I get so nervous. No, like never. I never really get nervous due to the amount of auditions that I get to, like to a point it's like, there's no point of feeling nervous anymore. But with a chemistry read, because you have the director, you've got the producer, you've got the writers, you've got sometimes they have people on Skype that might be from America, like where the show's going to be like branched out to. Like you've got a room, usually a room full of people, the executive producers, you've got everyone. And then you've got the casting director. So you've got like the whole panel in front of you. And it is nerve-wracking, but the adrenaline and the kind of excitement that you get, because it's like, yo, I'm doing good. Like I've made it to the ends and I feel so good because, you know, this is one step. Like it could be one person in my way, 2 people in my way, but this could be me. It could be me. So it is exciting, can't lie. Now, this one, by now you should know your script. If you don't know your script off by heart, I do not know what you've been doing. You need to know your script for your chemistry audition, your chemistry reads. There's no excuse for it. By then, you should know your script. So be off book, so that way when you come against your, when you come into contact with the other actors, you are able to like, yeah, I know my script, I know what I'm doing, I feel relaxed, I know my character, just know your stuff. Because you've got this far, so you must have been doing something good. So the fact that you're with these other actors as well, and guarantee 10 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they all know their parts, they know their script, they know their characters. So don't want to look bad against them, and also to yourself. Like, make sure you know your stuff. That's all I'm saying. Also, a big factor: do not change your appearance. They liked you. Why would you change that? Do not change your appearance. If they liked me with burgundy hair, I'm keeping my burgundy hair, and I go through hair colors like every day, every week it's a different color. But that's a bit not literal. Every like month or something, it's a different color. So yeah, just make sure you keep your appearance. They like the way you was acting, do it again. Yeah, unless the director wants to change and want to try something new, then cool, you do your thing. Yeah, but they liked you when you were like this, so stay like this. Story time! So I myself have done a few chemistry reads in my old times. Let me think. So I went up for a show which is out now. I'm not gonna say it because it's a sore spot still. I went up for a show and it went so good. Like, the chemistry read was, I thought it went great. The girl who I had to act with, she was brilliant. She's a really talented girl, and so it felt like, oh my gosh, yes, get it, girl. Like, it was really good. It was a really nice vibe. The directors and the producers, the casting directors, like, everybody was really, really nice. And we even did like horse riding because the show is about horses. This might be giving it away, but hey, the show is about horses and stuff. So we went horse riding, and that was like my first time ever horse riding, and it was really exciting. I loved it. It was really good. It was thrilling. I mean, it was a lot of up and down movements and like a lot of this business, you know, but it was good. Let's keep it PG. Yeah, but it was very good. I really enjoyed it. And I remember that show gave me anxiety. Like, I cannot lie, like, I remember just sitting by my phone waiting for my agent to call me. Like, I thought I did, like, great. So I was like, oh, please call me, please call me, please call me. She calls me. Hi. Hello, Georgia, you've got another audition. Okay. What about the other one I just went to? How did that go? She told me that they haven't decided yet, they're still deciding, but she might send an email to the casting director to see what won. So I think maybe a day later she gets back to me and says, a few days later, when they've decided, and they said, oh yeah, and they've decided on the character that they want, and unfortunately it wasn't Georgia. And they said that, like, the casting director said, like, I was really talented and I was really good, but it was literally just what they wasn't looking for at that moment. So yes, I think that was a massive L for me, and it was very hard to kind of get back up and say, oh, shrug it off and get on, because like I got another audition like a few days later. I got another audition, and my stomach felt sick because I was like, I've got to go over that whole process again to potentially get a no. Like, it was painful. But I'm doing a whole video on dealing with no's, so that's gonna be a good video, so stay tuned. But yeah, it was really hard, but as an actor, no is your second friend, enemy, I don't know. No, there's a lot of no's. To a point where you kind of want to break down. You're like, why not me? Like, I'm trying so hard. But you've got to get up, shrug it off, you know what I mean? Maybe I didn't get it for a certain reason. Maybe like in God's time, I wasn't ready at that point, you know what I mean? I wasn't ready for that. So, you know what, God is good. This year has been a blast for me, so I'm happy, and I'm still got that smile on my face, you know what I'm saying? That is chemistry reads. I hope you enjoyed that little segment of the video. If you have any questions at all on chemistry reads, please hit me up in my comments, hit me up in my DMs or whatever, like message me, I will reply to you. And if this wasn't the best, like if I get a lot of replies, then I'll do a part 2 and make sure that I answer all your questions. Deal? Good.